Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Whatever Garage. Before we get started, I'm going to show you this. Just came in the mail, brand new. I can't believe it. It's actually good quality too. It's not flimsy. I bought this for the 79. It's not the exact correct year, but it's close enough. I can make it fit. Because I needed this, because I want to get one of those classic radios that fit in there, and you can still do Bluetooth and all that crap. And the one that's in there was already had this section cut out. The bottom part was broken. So instead of just epoxying that one back together again, I wanted a new one. Got on eBay. Anywhere from $123 to $185 for these. Now, every so often, eBay still does auctions, once in a blue moon. And I got this for 50 bucks on an auction. So I'm happy. I'm sure the seller's happy because he got rid of it, but I'm really happy because it's half the price of what I would have paid with shipping. So, there. That's my little show-off session. Oh, and I wanted it originally for this, but I wasn't thinking. It's got the space for the clock because it's got the hole in there. Now, I could still use it for this one. And then just, out of the old one that's in there, maybe cut out the little rivet and glue it in there. But that seems to be too much work, so I'll just put this in the 79. And then we'll figure out something else for that one. Sound like a deal? Alrighty, let's get started. I'm not sure what kind of view you got from there. We'll find out. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the gauge console out, and I'm going to try and find out what's wrong with the thermostat. Not the thermostat, but the thermometer. You know what I mean, the temperature gauge. There you go. Because it's got a brand new, boy, I really can't talk today. Thank you, Sasha. It's got a brand new temp sensor and connector in there. So it should be working correctly. Plus, I also forgot to put the courtesy light that goes right here. I forgot to put that in. That's those two. Now we just got to get it over the... We're slightly caught on what I don't know. Alright, seen the front enough. Let's look at the back. And you can see here where this is broken up. Didn't fall off anything, so definitely got to refix that one. We'll take this off. And this is going to be the temperature sensor. Still missing. You know what? That was folded back. This little metal piece here, can you see it? It's like almost like foil. It was folded back so it did not connect into the main connector. Didn't connect to the main connector. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's see if we can't unfold it here. With my fingers at least. Unravel it. There we go. Can't believe I missed that. Get it laid back down. And then they got another one over here that is folded all the way over. Wouldn't it be interesting if it was something as simple as that caused that? Yes. Yes, it would. So we're gonna have to be real careful when we put it back together. Okay, apologize. Changed my mind mid-sentence there. What we're gonna do is... That's okay, I wanted it there. I'll put the gauge back in. The gauge cluster, it's not connected to this, to the dash, but it is plugged in. I wanted to see if that little correction made any kind of difference on the temperature gauge. Look at that, it moved. It was not moving before. We may have just fixed it. Can you believe that? Something that simple? Why can't you see this? Why aren't you focused? Sorry, there we go. See how the gauge moved back? I think we just fixed it, guys. We'll find out later when I start the car. We're doing to do something else right now. All right, now what we're going to do is we're just going to play around here. I want to see if the stereo is a direct plug and play. You have boards, one of which are speakers. I have one plug in the back of this, and it's none of those. So this is not going to work. May have worked in the other car, but not this one. Give me a second. Yeah, we don't have anything that modern in here. Okay, that's what we need Jeffrey for. I thought I was just gonna plug her in. All right, never mind. We're not doing that. All right, guys, since I'm in here just fiddling with everything, I want to fiddle with the temperature sensor, or the temperature cable here, and try and get it to fit back in so it won't be stuck on hot, which I don't believe it is now. Just won't go in. Maybe from this side. Okay, I think we fixed it. It's not completely smooth, but it moves all the way. Okay, got a little pop in it. Now that's fine. The good news is it's not on extremely hot anymore. We still got to figure out what's going on with the fan. What we're gonna do here is one, put this back in so I don't forget it. I wonder if those new ones we got would work. Hold that thought. They were actually right up there in front of my face. Now, when I ordered the new light bulbs, the LED ones, they came with holders. Better fit. I don't know, not the same size though. I thought it was a better fit. Alrighty, so it looks like this is the only one that is this size. So we need to put something in here to make it a little tighter. I'm tempted to use some damn gasket maker. But then the next time I need to take it out, I'm not gonna be able to. Maybe if I get a paper gasket, make one. That might work. All right, but what I wanna do right now, figure out how to prop this up so I don't drop it. I'm gonna do it point blank right there. Can y'all see that? Yes, you can. Very good. And what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna glue this piece on first, because it goes right here. It goes something a little like that. Yeah, right there. I think this will work just fine. Oh, shit. Yeah, that came out quick, guys. We gotta move quick. But I didn't get this shit on my hands. I see where it poured out now. Yep, I did. Shit. Not good. It's a bad. Oh, I gotta wipe that off or else this thing's gonna seal on there. Rag. Okay. Guess I need to be a lot more careful with this stuff in the future. Because if that doesn't come off now, we'll know why. Yeah, see, it got all on there. It is already glued. And you just broke it off. Idiot. Back to square one. Maybe we'll hold it a little longer this time. And what I'm gonna do now, or not now, but after we glue this, is I'm gonna come back with some plastic epoxy and coat the bottom of this and see if I can't make it stronger. So you can see here where the tab used to be for that panel to screw into it. I would love to be able to come up with something for that. All right, quick shot here. We got them both glued. Gonna let them sit for a while, go eat lunch right now. And then we'll come back and epoxy them. Okay, and we're back. We're gonna use the plastic bonder. You know what, that's right, I did use the other tube when I was doing the armrest for the other Corvette. How about them apples? All right, not sure how much we're gonna use. We'll start with that. And we're mixing the two parts. I don't know if you can see it. This one does not smell nearly as bad as the clear epoxy does. All right, we are going to start in this corner right here and just let it get everywhere. And like I said, all I'm going to do is just go all along it, trying to reinforce it since it was brittle. Don't want it breaking anymore. Maybe hit the back side up of it on this one. No one's ever going to see this. Unless, of course, they take this off again like I've been doing. If we fix everything, nobody will. I really wish I had another piece to put in there for plastic. So we have like the screw holes where I can make the screw holes. I was sort of hoping this would be like self-leveling, but it's not. Well, we'll just let that take shape and see what happens, all right? All right, it's the next day. Wow, I really hate having this camera in my face like that. It's the next day. Let's see how the console turned out. Well, look at that. It looks the exact same. But let's feel it. Let's back up too. Woo, there, not so in my face now. That's pretty sturdy. If you look at it, can you see that? That's where it was broken. That's pretty solid. I mean, right there bends. The only reason it's not moving here is because it got connected there. I probably should have connected it the whole way across. But hindsight, you know how that works. All right, let's go put it in the car. Got my handy cameraman, Toby. Still waiting for people to comment and tell me what you think he should be named. But until then, it's Toby. And we're going to have to figure out how we can get this in there and reconnected without breaking anything else. These are the two screws for the top. All right, now we can connect them. Not a problem. Oh, watch out for my fuel gauge sender that we don't rip off the fuel sender or the fuel gauge light thingamabobber. Okay, that's through. What is hitting? It'd be nice if that would go up there. I need a longer screwdriver. Excuse me. There's a wire, the wire that's up here, I need to get on top of the air conditioning vent. Ha-ha! But then it needs to angle back up. There's the air vent. I think I'm in the air vent now, which is where I needed to be. And that needs to be right there. Stay there. That's your new home. Oh, you're popping out from the top. Hold on. Don't do that. Okay. It's completely pushed in now. Now it's at its new home, which I'm sure is not going to work. And I'm sorry if my elbow's in the way. But that's the only place I can think to put you guys so that you can see me while I'm doing this. Okay, that side's in. And surprisingly, it's holding. And the one thing I didn't check was to make sure all the light bulbs were in. You know me, I like doing Same job 3 and 4 times. All right, that's in. Okay, let's redirect. What we have here is the gauge cluster in. Screws in, screws in. Wires connected up top. Light bulb is in this time. And now we need to find the proper hole for this to go in. And I think we found it. See if that one's in the proper hole. It appears to be, sir. So, maybe if I keep my elbow up like that, you guys can see. Whoops. You guys know what I forgot? You saw it, didn't you? And I just remembered it. Damn it. Well. If you didn't catch it, I forgot to plug in the gauges. So focused on this, forgot about these. And this is the best this has ever fit. You know that? Sometimes I really piss myself off. I get too excited, move too quick. I know, me being accused of moving too quick, that's a laugh, right? The part that pisses me off the most is that fit in there so beautifully. And now, I'm not sure how to get that top part out. What's it caught on? It's caught on something. Well, it's not the vents. It's not the top. What is it? Oh, it's on the side. It's the other side. Oil gauge is plugged in. Now let me look at this. Make sure everything is bent down. Please work this time. You worked last time. Please work this time. Okay. It's plugged in. Let's try this once again. Lifting this up. Okay. Getting the wire above the air vent. Okay. Clearing that. Okay. Pushing this back. Okay. Holding one's breath while one screws this back in. Okay. Let me get the sides in first. Anchor it down. Come on, Bubba. Ugh. Please hang out in the same spot as before. Now you know I'm happy since I got to do it twice. You didn't see me turn off the camera, so you know that's for real. All right, we got the gate open. We shall check out whether or not this is going to work. All right. One pump. Well, the gas gauge has already, or not the gas gauge, the temperature gauge is already working better than it was. Let's see. Oil pressure's working. Voltage meter's working. I still don't know. No, that thing still isn't working. The gas gauge still isn't working. Try some lights. Actually, let me turn off the overhead first. I got these lights up here so we can see better. All right, let's turn on the lights. Oh, look at the glow. The alternator light is on, so that means my battery's a little low. We'll let her charge up for a little bit. Dash lights are aglow. Good job. Let's turn them off. Let the battery charge up. All right, I'll bring you back when it moves. All right, guys, can you see it? It's starting to move. slowly, but she's moving. So that tells me we fixed it. I'm not gonna sit here and waste too much gas. You know, well, the battery does need to be charged up. I guess I will be sitting here wasting some more gas. We'll come back later when it's at room temp. All right, guys. As you can see, thermostat now works. It was just that little folded over piece of copper. That's all it was. Maybe next time we work on this thing, we'll drop the tank, pull off the build sheet, and maybe put in a new sending unit. So this has been Whatever Garage, out. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody.